Hey everybody, today is October 23rd, 2012. Apple just had a very special announcement updating a whole bunch of products and introducing some new ones, especially the iPad mini. I'll get to that in a few minutes. So this is what happened today. Apple announced new iBooks. One of the new features of the new iBooks application is continuous scrolling. No more page turning when you're reading your books on the iPad or iPod Touch or iPhone. And it's also iCloud integrated, so your reading position gets synced to all your iDevices. And it comes in 40 new languages now. Updated Macs. The new 13-inch MacBook Pro. It weighs 0.78 the thickness is 0.78 inches. It's 20% lighter and it weighs 3.5 pounds. It has MagSafe 2, dual Thunderbolt ports, an SD card reader, HDMI out, dual USB 3.0, a Retina display, new optical drive, and a resolution of 2560 by 1600. That's 4 times the number of pixels over the last 13-inch MacBook Pro. And it has a 7-hour battery life with Intel HD graphics 4000. $16.99 for the base model with 2.5 GHz i5, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of flash. And $199 for the top of the line 13-inch MacBook Pro Retina model. Mac Mini got updated. 4 USB 3.0 ports, an SD card reader, HDMI out, Core i5 or i7 Ivy bridge, up to 16 gigs of RAM, up to 1 terabyte of hard drive, 2.5 gigahertz with 4 gig of RAM for 500 gig hard drive for $599. And there's a server model with 2.3 gigahertz i7 with 4 gig of RAM and dual 1 terabyte hard drives for $999. New iMacs got introduced today. Okay, let's see. The new iMacs redesigned thinner body, 5mm thin on the edges. The 21.5 inch and 27 inch models come with 1920 by 1080 resolution and 2560 by 1440 resolution. No Retina displays there. 8 pounds lighter than before. Fusion drive, that's a new technology that Apple has invented, which is basically 128 gig of flash storage mixed with 1 or 3 gigabyte hard drive. Base model of the 21.5 inch is $12.99 with a 2.7 gigahertz i5 with 1 terabyte of HDD and 8 gigabytes of RAM. The base model for the 27 inch iMac is a 2.9 gigahertz i5, 8 gig of RAM, 1 terabyte HDD for $17.99. All this ships this November. And the new iPads. Yes, iPads. New iPads. A 4th generation iPad, regular sized, big iPad got introduced today. It doubles the CPU with the A6 processor. FaceTime HD camera, 10 hours of battery life. LTE Sprint Edition for USA, black and white models. 16 gig Wi-Fi only starts at $499. 16 gig cellular model starts at $629. I know, and of course it has the new connector at the bottom. I forgot what it's called. Lightning connector at the bottom. iPad mini was announced today. You can hold it in one hand. It's 7.2 millimeters thick. It's 1/4 of an inch thicker than the new iPod Touch in black and white models with the same anodization as the iPhone 5 for the back. It's 0.68 pounds, 7.9 inches screen size. No Retina display here. It's 1024 by 768 resolution. Same resolution as the iPad 2. Dual core A5 processor. FaceTime HD camera. 5 megapixel iSight camera at the back with 1080p recording of videos. 10-hour battery life. LTE wireless and new dual band 802.11 ABGN Wi-Fi. and Lightning connector. New smart covers for the new iPad mini. 16GB is the smallest configuration with Wi-Fi model starting at $329, 32GB Wi-Fi model $429, 64GB Wi-Fi model $519, and you can add $130 to each of these prices for added LTE. Pre-order for the iPads starts this Friday at October 26th. And that's pretty much it. That's all that Apple announced today. Breaking news from the Apple event. Thank you for watching. It's DGtronic, youtube.com/DGtronic. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, leave me comments, and follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/DGtronic. Stay tuned for any tech-related news and views. I'll see you in the next video.